Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm sharing with you how we built our fire pit in our yard as well as the seating area around it. And if you're interested in how we did this, I hope you keep watching. The full supplies list will be in the description box below. We used some sand that we already had as well as some bricks for the seating area that we already had, but everything else was purchased from Lowe's or Home Depot. So the kit came from Lowe's. It comes with 36 bricks and we purchased an additional 12 bricks to make it 4 tiers. And the kit comes with the bricks as well as the metal ring that goes inside on the very top. So step one was to measure how far we wanted it from the house. I measured 12 feet originally from our porch. We wanted to make sure that it was 12 feet from our home, and this is where I did the original marking. I just measured 45 inches across for the diameter, and I made the full circle with that measurement in mind. So we made this circle and dug it up the earth before we got our order. So while we were waiting for our shipment to come in, so this is one option for how you can set this up. These are the items we got from Lowe's. This is the fire pit as well as 8 extra bricks. It's supposed to be 8 extra bricks. I gotta check everything and make sure that we got the right order. But this is what I decided to go with. I don't even know if we're gonna need more supplies or not, but I went with 4 bags of pea gravel, 1 bag of paver sand, and these 2 bags of paver base. And it was recommended, so this fire pit gives 3 tiers of stones, and it was recommended that we get an extra few bricks in order to make 4 tiers. And I wanted to do that anyway, but all the most of the reviews did say to do that. So this is where it's gonna go, which was dug out earlier, and I flattened it to the best of my ability, but I have my leveler and we're gonna level this to make sure it's flat and even, and then we're gonna start laying the bricks down. Oh, and then this is the steel fire ring. This thing is pretty heavy. Following the recommendations, we're gonna put all this together. I checked my order and found out that we ordered lava rocks. We did not get them, so we got a refund on those. So we're gonna use these supplies here. We actually measured 12 feet from our porch, but we're gonna move it back even further. I think we're gonna go with 20 feet. Is it 20 feet? We're gonna do 20? So we're gonna do 15. Okay, so we're gonna bring it back 3 more feet that way. All right, so we decided to go with 20 feet. We're gonna set up the stones here. we decided to dig another hole in the middle because we heard that would be good for drainage. So this hole is now ready for rocks to be added in, and then I'm going to cover this with paver sand.
Leave the hole?
Yeah, pour it down in there. I'm using these rocks that I already had. They're mixed in with a little bit of leaves, but this will work anyway. I see that my flip-flops on.
Yeah, mine was wet.
It's heavy. Now I'm going to add the paver base and make that level. And the level shows that it is still level. So now I'm going to add some sand just to put a coating over this. We had some leftover sand from our old sandbox, and I'm just going to put that in, and then we'll start laying the bricks down. Went around the entire thing, leveled each one between the two, and then tamped down the areas that needed it or filled in more sand. And now we're going to go on to add the second row. So here it is with 3 rows. I think we want to add a 4th row. We have 8 extra bricks, but we need 12, so we have to get 4 more. And we'll go with the 4 levels. It's looking nice. Okay, so we added the extra 8 bricks that we had. So we put 4 on this side and 4 on this side. We still need 4 more to go on the sides here, but this is the way it looks with 4 tiers. And we're gonna go grab the extra bricks, but in the meantime we're gonna pour in this pea gravel that we have. It's just 4 bags of rocks. We'll probably need more because we have to fill it up to at least the bottom of the steel ring, and we're gonna get started dumping the rocks in next. We just came back from the store and got that 4 extra bricks. This is what it's looking like now. It's all filled in. Now I'm gonna put in the seating area. As you can see, the old hole is there. The seating area is probably gonna come out just a bit onto that. So I'm gonna use the dirt that we dug up from here and fill in that extra half. And then this part is gonna be part of the circle that goes around. This is how it looks in relation to the porch. And those are the chairs that I'm gonna be using. I'm going to be using this chair as my guide, so I'm just going to take a measuring tape and pull back on it, and then I'm going to spray a little bit of the same spray paint I used for the original hole, and then I'm going to mark around to see where it needs to be. I just pulled the measuring tape 7.5 feet from the inside edge of the fire pit to mark the outside line for where the seating area was going to be. Now I'm using this garden tiller to dig up the grass because this area needs to be smoothed out. We're going to make it level. Looking at it this way, you can tell it's a little bit higher on this side. So I've already started to work with that. Just dig this down into the ground and then turn it clockwise, and it loosens up the top layer, which is all the grass. You can easily get to the dirt underneath. These extra bricks laying around, so what we're going to do is make a circle going around this for the seating area with these bricks. They're not rounded, but we're going to lay them out in a pattern so that they just make a circle around there. And then we're going to lay some sand, possibly little rocks in there as well, and then that's where the chairs are going to go. Once we had the fire pit all set, we decided we needed just a few more rocks and we wanted a little bit more sand going around the seating area. So we put 2 more bags of stones and we used these pond pebbles. They filled up the fire pit very well, and then we added the additional bags of sand to the outside part where the chairs were going to be. hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give this a thumbs up. It helps out my channel. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.